ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to Dolphin Amphitheater. You guys are here in time for our inside look. We're going to be showing you a little bit about how we work and train with these amazing animals every day. We've got a few of our dolphin friends joining us out here. In fact, we've got a couple of exciting ones. We've got a couple of our mom and baby pairs. So we've got our matriarch and our largest dolphin coming out to say hello. This is Melanie and her 3-year-old son, Blue. Adorable. And then we've also got our other baby. She's our youngest baby. She's going to be giving you a wave here with her tail flukes. That's her mom, Maggie, and her 2-year-old daughter, Skylar. And then we've got a couple of our teenage dolphins. Avalon and Koa over here are going to be turning 13 this spring and this summer. And we're going to be showing you a little bit about how we connect with our animals, how we build relationships with them, and how we train different concepts for them. One of them that we're going to be working with right here at center stage with Blue and his mom Melanie is we're teaching Blue a recall. And this is a safety behavior. If anything were to ever fall in the water, whether it was a seagull dropped a piece of garbage, or if some child were to drop a toy in the water, that poses a hazard to our animals, and we want them to be able to swim away from that hazard. So we're asking Blue to go on a behavior, and then we're pairing that with an underwater tone. That's what this yellow box is it plays tones under the water that are very easy for the dolphins to hear. And it basically tells the dolphins, stop what you're doing and return to stage. So we're teaching Blue this concept. He's only 3 years old. He's heard this tone, but he really has followed along with his mom a lot of it. So he might not understand the concept very clearly on what the tone actually means. So we're sending him with his mom on a behavior, and we're going to be hitting this tone and pairing it with a slap to let him know, when you hear this, it means come back to stage. So he's going to be rehearsing and practicing this behavior. He's going to do it once with his mom, maybe once without his mom, and we're going to see if he can take on fun of behavior. And his mom was like, nope, I'm going with him. And that's okay. It's okay if they make a mistake. We're just going to let them finish out and show off how high energy and amazing they are. It's a great opportunity to see the size difference between them. At 3 years old, Blue is estimated to weigh in over 350 pounds. His mom, Melanie, is our largest dolphin. Why don't we give them a small break, Caleb, and let's have Sky do a bow. Now, this is the same behavior that you saw Melanie and Blue going on. Let's send them towards Mick over here. Both of them together. So this is mom and 2-year-old Sky. And we're going to be asking them to do the same jump. It's called a bow. It's a rainbow-shaped jump. Very, very nice. And then what we're going to be doing is asking Sky to go without her mom. Mick is going to help her out with that target pull. She might need more than one tap all by herself. So he's going to tap that, kind of let her know this is where we want you to jump. Yes, very nice. Very, very good. I toned her. All right, so that target pull that Mick has out there is how we use to shape behaviors. And we can have them follow that bead of the target pull with the front of their face, their rostrum, or we can use it to shape splashes, so we can actually have them following it with their tail flukes instead, and that's how we shape a lot of the behaviors that you see. All right, so we're going back to Blue here. We've got a headstand. I'm going to tone the headstand. Lets him know, yes, you did that correct, come back to stage, and then maybe we'll try to send him on something higher energy. We might send another jump, and then have him respond to the tone as he's taking off, and he's kind of committed to that high energy. I'm going to hit the tone. Caleb slaps the water, and he actually responded to it that time. So he stopped what he was doing. He didn't go do the bow that he was sent on. He came back to stage. So that's exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for him to respond to this tone, to let him know that he can come back to us at any point at all. Now, you guys, why don't we try some group contingency? This is kind of a tricky one. We want all of our dolphins to be able to work together, so we're going to send them a behavior. Let's try a screamer. So we're going to ask them to all go on a high energy behavior together. They're going to be jumping in the center of the pool, And the goal here is for the trainers to communicate with one another and send at the same time. The dolphins should all. Now that was super adorable, but it wasn't quite what we were looking for. Melanie and Blue came up before the teenagers. Koa was squirting over on the end, so it was very, very cute. What do you want to do? A peck wave? Okay, great. So we're going to have all of them send at the same time. We're going to ask them to do a peck wave and then come out towards you. So it's a peck wave point. We're going to ask them to leave stage, come out towards you guys, and give everybody a big wave hello. While they're underwater, they should be looking at each other, kind of communicating, and then popping up in the center at about the same time. That is wonderful. Now, they did amazing, but again, our teenagers over here didn't quite get it right. Now, we're going to do a very short pause and be like, nope, not exactly what we wanted. And then we're going to move on. Our entire training system is based on positive reinforcement. So if they make a mistake, there's never going to be a punishment. We're just going to move on and try something else. Now, you guys, this has been a small sneak peek of how we work and train with our amazing animals. And now we're going to get ready for our Dolphin Days presentation. So you guys are in a great spot. I'm going to have you all make sure you find your seats. And our Dolphin Days presentation will be starting in about 5 more minutes. And I'd like to invite you back to our next 2 inside looks if you wanted to learn a little bit more about how we work and train with these amazing animals. Thank you so much, guys, and enjoy the show.